Well, folks, Marjorie Taylor Greene believes that she finally, after all these months, has the smoking gun to prove that President Biden did in fact commit an impeachable offense. And she put it on social media this week, and she even captioned it and said, "This is an impeachable offense." And what it is she took a letter that House Republican leadership had sent to the White House counsel, White House lawyer, demanding all communications involving Hunter Biden and the subpoena that he received to give testimony to Congress. They believe, these Republicans do, without evidence, that President Biden somehow interfered with Hunter Biden, his son's testimony before Congress, which of course didn't happen because Congress refused to do it publicly. They wanted to keep it behind closed doors. So they think President Biden told his son, do not comply with the subpoena, which, as Marjorie Taylor Greene says, this is an impeachable offense. Part of the letter said, by the way, James Comer and Jim Jordan are investigating whether President Biden sought to influence or obstruct his son's cooperation with the House's impeachment inquiry. Such conduct could constitute an impeachable offense. Could. Now let's look at this. And they want them to, by the way, quote, produce all documents and communications sent or received by employees of the executive branch of the president regarding the deposition of Hunter Biden. Okay. Let's think about this for a minute. President Biden, who is not a lawyer, he's not Hunter Biden's lawyer. If he talked to his son about the subpoena and gave him advice, guess what? It's still not impeachable. I'm sorry, but it's not. Even if he said to his son, you know what? You should just not show up, right? Screw those guys. Just don't even go. That's my advice to you. Guess what? Because he is not his son's counsel, that's not illegal. That's not interference. That's dad giving bad advice, granted, to his kid. So even if Biden did what they think he may have, could have, possibly should have, would have done, it ain't a crime. So no, Marge, this is not an impeachable offense. But the evidence, the only piece of evidence they have to suggest that this could have maybe happened, this is what they said. The letter suggests that spokesperson Karina Jean-Pierre weighed in at the time, claiming the president was, quote, familiar with what his son was going to say, the letter notes. Ms. Jean-Pierre's statements suggest that the president had some amount of advanced knowledge that Mr. Biden would choose to defy 2 congressional subpoenas. He had some kind of knowledge that his son was going to defy the subpoenas. Even though, by the way, as we said, Hunter Biden not only said, I'll come and testify gladly, under oath, just do it publicly, not behind closed doors. He said that via his lawyers, by the way. Hunter Biden, on the day, even showed up at the Capitol. So technically, yeah, he defied it under your circumstances, but he was there. And if President Biden had some kind of knowledge, as the spokesperson suggested, he knows what his son's going to say. Also not illegal. So I don't know what y'all are looking for, but have at it. I hope the White House turns over every piece of communication. I hope they do not fight it. Just give them what they're asking for and let it be done. And hey, if you did interfere, if you did say, hey, son, defy the subpoena, I'll protect you if you do, then yeah, let's go forward. Let's investigate that. That seems like an impeachable offense, but it also seems like a very stupid thing for a sitting president to do. And I'm sorry, I just don't think Biden is that stupid. So do what you want. I hope the White House fully complies. Shut these idiots up because they're just going to move on to the next thing anyway. So don't try to fight it. Don't make it look like you've got something to hide. Turn it all over. If they find something, wonderful. Impeach him. Honestly, I don't even care. But I know you're not, because I know they didn't. So do whatever, waste your time, and then pay for the consequences this coming November.